Hey guys, it's J-Man Powerhouse. Welcome to episode 6 of the Life is Shield podcast. For I don't even know how many weeks it is. I've lost count. For a certain amount of weeks, I'm not alone.
Hello, it's Coffee Mug.
Oh man, he waited on the delay again just to annoy me. What an ass. What an absolute
I didn't do it
ass.
to annoy you. It just always sounds like you're gonna say one more phrase.
I know, that's why I do it. I do it just to piss people off. Because I know that people low-key hate me. No, well, you probably do hate me. But anyway, I digress. So, Coffee, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
So I gotta ask the question. I posted it and then deleted it on Twitter a couple days ago that, we were gonna have you on sporadically because you got a job, and I've gotten some messages from people being like, so when are you doing a podcast? How are you gonna do it? Well, Coffee's here tonight, Coffee. Do you want to explain why?
Yeah, alright, well, the thing is, I was going to have a job, but I'm not gonna have that job anymore.
That's very in-depth.
Yep, that's all you have to know.
So Coffee's here for the long haul. Because I've annoyed him a lot already, so I don't know how he's still around, but somehow he is. So,
Didn't I tell you before? I'm in here till you kick me out.
Oh, I've debated it. No, I'm kidding. I've debated it many times, buddy. Many times. So,
yeah, like 5 minutes ago.
I debated every 5 minutes of my life. Every 5 minutes of my life, I'm debating something, okay? If it's kicking you out, if it's why I do this podcast, if it's because life is really strange, you know, because life really is strange, let's be honest, right? So I do want to say that I know that I keep getting messages about this too. I know that I haven't linked my Discord, and I haven't linked my Twitter, and I haven't linked his Twitter on our YouTube videos. You don't have to keep messaging me that I'm not doing that. I'm not blind. Okay?
We'll do it.
Shut up. I realize that I have to do it, and I will do it, okay? I just have to have the time to do it. I gotta make sure I don't spell my own Twitter wrong, because I have a history of doing that.
Copy and paste, sir.
And shut up. And, to be honest with you, our Discord right now has more bots than it does people in it. So, I don't think that'll matter. Actually, Coffee said to me the other day, he goes, why do you keep inviting bots? Why? And I was like, well, because bots are fun. At least they interact with you. Because there's no one in here. So, let's try and get some people in this I almost said Discord. In this Discord, so we can have some fun and get some more people on here, because I know last time we had a lot of dead air and it did not go over well on YouTube, on the interwebs.
If anyone wants to join us, just message us on Twitter. Mine is CoffeeMug888.
666?
No, 888.
Mine is J-Man Powerhouse. Instead of the E at the end, take the E out and put it on it. That's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way I've always explained it. Deal with my logic. So, anyway, welcome. Thank you for listening to episode 6. No. Deal with my logic.
No, thank you, though. We're grateful.
Yeah, thank you. We really are grateful. It's been, like we said, we know that the views haven't been much, but we do want to say that we went from somehow having 3 subscribers to 8 subscribers in a span of, what was it, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Right? It was pretty quick. I know that since then, it's been stuck at 8, but we're we're trying to build that wall. Oh, that's the wrong use of it. Long use of words.
The fan
We're
base.
we're trying. I'm sorry. We're trying to build that fan base because
No walls here.
no walls here. We're not Chris Jericho. We're not gonna break the walls down. So for us, it's more about, we talked about how important it is for us. We obviously talked in the last episode about who we would want to interview. We throwed each other under the bus a lot, We have talked about possibly throwing each other under the bus more, but I mean, that's just not fun. It's fun when I piss him off, but then it's not fun because he does the same exact thing and he pisses me off. So it like counteracts each other. Like I would have fun pissing him off, but then he would piss me off. So then I'd be like, God damn it.
It's like we're brothers.
Yeah, life is brotherhood. We do talk a lot. Why don't we record every time? Well, because our minds are interested in hard to concept, and sometimes we just jam out the rhythm bot, and apparently I play Litzomania and Obstacles too much.
Yeah. One day talking to him it's just gonna make me get annoyed by those songs, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, well, I'll start playing them in different languages so you won't be able to tell.
Yeah. First go to Japanese.
I'll type in later tonight if we're on rhythm. I'll type in Litzomania Japanese version, and then we'll roll with it that way.
Yep.
Technically, we could probably put one of these on the podcast because I don't think we would get any legal problems for putting a Japanese version of Litzomania on the podcast. But I could be wrong. So yeah,
next episode we get cover songs.
Litzomania. I wonder how I would say that in Japanese. Japomania. Oh man, that's racist.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Next episode where we don't have Jeff anymore. Get excited for that.
My own creation has died.
His own creation has abandoned him.
I am no longer the creator of this beautiful thing we call the Life is Skills podcast. Oh man. Well guys, I guess it's time to just live my life out of college. Fuck everything else. So we as I said, we do appreciate the support. We really do. It's hard. We're not trying to become billionaires because we know that that's not realistic. Although that new Powerball might say different, right? It was this big, especially around here. I don't know if it's out. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, but our Powerball at least is like, I think it's like over 11 mil or something crazy like that right now. So yeah, it's ridiculous. But the real reason you guys all listen to this is to hear us fight with each other. So, on that note, we're going to end the podcast so we don't fight. No.
J-Man has no style.
Shut up. You have no girlfriend.
That's true.
That is true. I'm sorry. That's depressing. So, we're gonna head. I know that a lot of people are gonna say this is a lot like the Black Hole podcast, and we're not. We've already came out. Wow, it made me sound like I said we were coming out of the closet. Is there something I'm hiding from you guys? I was gonna say, do I want to? I don't know. Give it a couple months.
We'll save that for another day.
We'll save that for another pod, guys. One coming out story a week.
We'll save his story for an interview.
Yeah, whenever we interview like Ashley Butch or Haley Hayes or someone, I'll just come out and be like, you know what? I appreciate it. I'm done.
Hey Obama, we want to know your opinion on this game. Also, Jeff is gay.
Hey. Obama, if you want to give us your opinion on this game, sure. Jeff is gay. Life is strange. You never know. On that note, life feels. Good night, everybody. So in this episode, one more thing I wanna plug. I know that I uploaded. I think it was the first 2 episodes to Stitcher. Again, I'm a nerd. I haven't been able to upload everything, and I know everybody hates me for that because people are like, Jeff, do your shit right. And I'm like, you can ask Coffee. I do my shit right, but not when it comes to what I'm supposed to be doing here. So when it comes to that, I usually do my shit wrong. But I think we've bantered on enough. So we're gonna end the episode. No.
Kidding.
We're gonna what?
Kidding.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out if I hit the off button.
Alright. Hit me with your best shot. Da, da, da. That's what the button said.
Great. Oh, great. Now we're gonna have to have that copyright in here for that 5-second clown bit. Clickbait. This is the end of the Life is Feels podcast story.
This episode of the Life is Fuel podcast, we do karaoke.
That will happen at some point, but we don't know how we're gonna do it, so we're probably just gonna sing songs in different languages, which is gonna be fucking hilarious. So we're here to talk about Brody, okay? And I know I said that this is a lot like Blackwell, and we're trying not to make this podcast like the Blackwell podcast. We understand that. We understand their own fact. But
we're not very creative people is the problem.
That's the main problem. The other problem is
creative people that want to join us, message us.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to get you into the podcast.
Well, that depends on time restrictions. At
like time zones and stuff?
Yeah. At J-Man Powerhouser.
We'll try to work around your schedule.
We'll try, but I can't guarantee that we will. Because,
we have to sleep.
I have to sleep at some point. For us, it's easy because he's 3 hours behind me, so for him, we're doing this at do you care if I tell him where you are? I'm pretty sure your Twitter says
I'm in Cali. It's 4:15.
Wow. He's just gonna come out and say it. I'm on the East Coast. Actually, a lot of you know where I'm from, so I'm just gonna come out and say this. I'm from Jersey, so it's now 7:15. So for us, it's easy to work around. But someone from Germany or Brazil, we might have to think of some motivations. Not motivations. That sounded wrong. Some different ways, of figuring things out.
Yeah.
So Brody.
Yeah, Brody's cool.
Yeah, right.
Our hero.
Podcast. Good night. Brody. Okay, so we first find out about Brody, and we find out that he's a nudist. Wait, is that what it was? Or no? He's not.
No, he did an article about nudists.
He
was doing one.
So he's a porn addict, but not into porn.
No.
No.
Do not slander our hero, our Lord and Savior.
Brody is life. I know a lot of people like Brody. But
this is the end of the Life is Feels podcast, because J-Man, no one likes him anymore. Sorry.
Fuck you.
10 views and 12 downvotes.
12 gondos?
12 downvotes.
12
dislikes.
12 dislikes? Wow! Dislikes because I die? Those would be likes. Oof. Too soon. Brody, yeah, so Brody's amazing. He's an online nudist,
No,
right?
he wrote an article about nudists. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He was writing an
Okay.
article.
What do you think about that?
He has quite a lot of interest. Not
Does
very
Brody-
judgmental.
Does Brody remind you, and I've gotten this a lot on Twitter, does Brody remind you of certain characters from the first two games? Because if you think about it, in my mind, he reminds me of definitely one character in the first two games. But I'm sure there's probably more. Who is the first name that comes to mind?
If I'm comparing him to anyone, I don't know. Was it Simon?
Samuel?
Samuel.
Simon? What is this, Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yes.
Simon!
I was just watching that movie 3 minutes ago, so I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a break then. Man, Simon. Wow.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Guys, yeah, we're done.
I've been fired. Nice knowing you guys.
Samuel L. Torito. Yeah, he reminds you a lot of Samuel, right? Because he's that loving, caring, kind of person. I think we all know that Brody's gonna come back, right? I'd be shocked if
Brody come back.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if Brody doesn't come back, especially because like some of the stuff that I've read on the internet is just like Brody is bae, and I'm just like, that's
people really love the characters in these games.
Yeah, right. You guys are obsessed.
It's a wonderful game.
It's a wonderful game, but I don't know if you have to spend your life talking about it. Oh, wait a second. Oops. Too late for that life goal not to change.
Life goes, be like Brody.
That's my life goal, honestly. Can you explain to me why you like Brody so much?
I don't know, he's a free spirit. Goes around writing articles, trying to spread the truth, trying to educate people. I mean...
Yeah, what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I can't think anything bad about him, I mean...
Well, I mean, the fact that he's a nudist could be bad.
He's not a bad... Well, one, he's not a nudist. Two, it's not even a bad thing to be a nudist.
I consider that a nudist! No, I'm kidding.
It's not a bad thing to be a nudist.
Well, depends on what kind of nudist you are.
Well, if you understand when you're going into places that are not for nudists, like not a nudist beach or something.
A nudist.
If you make sure you wear clothing when you need to, you know, it's fine.
Man, this podcast has gone off the rails.
I blame you, Jeff.
I think everyone blames me, to be honest. I think life is death. Time to foresee obstacles in Japanese. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think he's a free-loving spirit. Reminds me a lot of Samuel. I know this is weird, but he kind of reminds me of Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to? He wants to go see the world and stuff. He wants to just travel everywhere.
Yeah, that's the comparison. Rachel. Okay, conspiracy theory time.
No, thank you. Sorry.
No, thank you. You don't get a choice.
I'm in a train wreck and I don't know how to move. So, you know.
Are you plagiarizing Day? I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Is that what?
What? No.
You're just, I'm in a train wreck and I can't move. So, my conspiracy theory, shut up. My conspiracy theory is that low-key, Brody and Rachel's not dead, okay? Brody and Rachel got married.
My theory is that did not happen.
That's not a theory, that's just common sense.
My theory is if she didn't die, she would not get married to Brody.
Why?
Not because there's anything wrong with Brody, but I'm like 90% sure she's lesbian.
Maybe she's bi, okay? No?
Okay, I'm 90% sure she's lesbian, 10% sure if not she's bi. 100% sure she's not straight.
Everyone is going to hate me for saying that Rachel might be bi. This is the end, folks. It's all over. It's time to go home now. It's all over, folks. It's over. Yeah, like I said, so if you think about it, he reminds you a lot of Rachel, right?
Yeah.
Who else does he remind you of? Does he remind you of anyone else?
I don't know. I mean, I can't think of anyone.
He sort of reminds me of Kate.
Kate?
Yeah, you want me to
Innocent
explain
man?
out? Innocent man, yeah.
Very kind.
Yeah. Very
Kind,
kind. Yeah, kind, loving, innocent man. Very kind. Is able to express his emotions. And, the fact that he knew what happened in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Like, that really shows it. It's hard for people to show that, like just because they know what happened doesn't mean that, like, that doesn't mean that, like, you can't, they can't get through it. So that's important.
That does remind me of a scene from Life is from the first game where I think it's episode 2 or no, it's episode 1. I'm getting mixed up. When you go get the little USB and you talk to her, you can pick up a pregnancy test and talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next day you'll talk to her and she'll be like, I like talking to you. It's like you already know everything.
Yeah. That's a lot to me. Reminds me a lot of what Brody is. Because he's the
next
love.
Episode of Life is Strange, Brody is actually God.
I mean, I book it. Just book it. I mean,
we call it here, folks. If it turns out to be true, we told you.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, why not, right?
Yep. Brody's gonna appear. God's gonna appear again, but not as Brody.
Life is God, which is Brody.
Brody is one incarnation of our Lord and Savior.
Yeah. So again, I feel like they've done a really good job with Brody. I think he automatically comes back, right? I think he has to. I know that right now, what is it? He's going through stuff with his grandmother, right? It was his mom.
Yeah, it's dying. His mom. His mom has cancer.
His mom has cancer, right? So, for us, it's we really want him to come back, but we understand. We understand if he doesn't, right? Because it's hard for character-wise. Maybe they just cut him off because they didn't want him in the rest of that episode. Yo, turn your phone off. We are podcasting. But I think that Brody is a very well-minded soul, and I feel like Brody will be back, and Brody will be loved because Brody is a very good character, right?
Yeah, I feel like they have to go more in depth with him. That maybe like in a further episode, like 3, 4, we'll meet up with him again and we'll get an update on him, and we'll talk back. He'll catch up with us again. Yeah. that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does make perfect sense. I mean, I would love to get the voice actor Brody on here, you know? Just...
Any voice actors want to show up? We'd be happy to have you here.
Yeah, we're hoping that we can get some voice actors on here. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay?
Yep.
I'm not gonna burst the bubble, right? Because I don't want to.
We're not gonna inflate a bubble.
We're not gonna inflate a bubble because we don't know.
We're just gonna say.
We're working on
that's something
stuff.
we want to happen.
We're trying to we're trying to work on things. Okay, that's all we're gonna say. We are trying to communicate with people the best we can. We are trying to get interviews. We are trying to get people to like us. That's the hardest part.
Especially with me here.
Yeah. Coffee, by the way, can you check General for a sec?
Alright.
The General of the voice chat word. So, you know, for us, it's hard, but we're trying to get everything right, and we're gonna continue to try and get everything right. And if we fuck up along the way, which everybody knows we will, we'll be around. We'll be around for a battle because that's what we're gonna do. So any more thoughts on Brody? Again, kind, loving soul, character's amazing. I think he has to be back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do we have anything else? Or are we just gonna sign off? These episodes are gonna get shorter, guys, because we're kind of just hanging by a thread right now. You know, we're debating what we're gonna do, but once we get some more people on here, and we get some more interviews, we'll be able to figure stuff out more, right? So,
yep,
we'll be ready for that. So you can reach out to us, J-Man Powerhouse on Twitter, JMA. I'm gonna spell it right this time, JMANPOWERHOUSR. Did I get it right for once? I think I got it right.
I am not sure. I don't know how to spell your Twitter.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do it again. Follow me on Twitter at JMANPOWERHOUSR. Follow him on Twitter at...
It's a JMANPOWERHOUSER.
Oh, there is an E?
Yeah, ER at the end.
Okay, then just type in J-Man Powerhouse and add an R. Jesus Christ. And follow him on Twitter at...
Coffee Mug AAA. So, you know, basically...
Email us.
No space.
No space. Email us at lifeisfeelspodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter. Jesus Christ. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us or check us out on YouTube. I'm not American. at the YouTube channel. I think our channel is just Life is Feels, right? Or Life Feels. I
Yeah,
don't even know what it's called.
Life is Feels podcast.
I
You
think
can just
so.
search up Life is Feels podcast, and that'll be the
It'll
first thing that. Yeah,
it'll be one of the first things that comes up.
Yep.
We'll keep you updated on the emails. We'll keep you updated on if we ever get any voice interviews, which hopefully we will. We'll hopefully get some more people back on here. Maybe eventually we can get Zeitgeist back on.
Zeitgeist.
I know we have some other guys in the queue who are waiting, but because the time strategies have been struggling, but we'll figure that all out. So, guys, we love talking to you about the kind-hearted soul known as Brody. I'm J-Man Powerhouse.
And I'm Coffin Mug.
And remember, folks, life is feels. We'll see you next time.